my name is KuanHsien. I am a team member in CyberTA team. Today I will introduce our Label 4 Part 2 demo. And in this demo, we will have two parts. One part is to explain what we do in PyScript, and the other part is for Label 4 Part 2 demo. So now we are going to the first part. Let's go to the explain what we do in the PyScript. So as you can see, we have several Py files in this folder, in our demo folder. And the first PyScript that we use is ready data underline correlation.py. And the second script is data preprocessing.py, and the third script is clustering.py. And the main Py file that we execute is ready data underline correlation.py. So let's go to this script. Okay, so as you can see that we will import several libraries for this task. And so as you can see, we will use a Python library such as Pro for interacting with Reddit API, and MySQL.connect and SQL Acme for the database manipulation, and Panda for data preprocessing, and network and JSON scikit-learn are used for test analysis and machine learning tasks. Okay, so now you can see the first, there are several functions that could use to clean up the test data, such as removing the HTML tag and special characters and mask username. And this is very important step in the data preprocessing, which is to clean and prepare the data for the subsequent analysis. So the second portion is about database operations. We use create underline database and underline table function to connect MySQL server and create a database that's called ready data. And we also create a table to store the post data that we pull from the Reddit. And we will check whether post exists. This function requires the queries the database and to avoid inserting the same post repeatedly. And we will use the insert post with command function to insert and capture post and command data into the database. And it will handle information such as post ID, title, URL, author, create time, score, number of comments, comment text, and post content. And now we are going to the next step, ready data scraping. So we will use the library to connect Reddit and interact over the few posts in the subreddit and call the previous define function to process and store those posts in layer comments. So we will use the get underline comment and test, and the other function is get underline post underline content to capture the data from the Reddit. And we also use the get underline post underline content by serial. This is for like when we try to pass in the websites by URL. So we will use the automation to simulate the user to click the website. That can avoid to fetch data error. And so now we will use the main function, and this main function is a core of the data fetching and storage. So it's use the Pro library to connect to Reddit and interact over few posts in subreddit and call some functions to do the data process and store those posts and their comments. And it also use update underlying database function. And this function combines the trading library to enable the periodic data fetching and preprocessing in the background trade. And user can set the update interval through the command line parameter. And about the next step is about test clustering and visualization. After the user start updating the data, and this relies on the dark to factor model to convert the posts into the factors, and which are the cluster using the k-means clustering algorithm. And so will generate word clouds is used to use a show underline word underline cloud function to generate word clouds for a given cluster, which is a way to visualize display the keywords for the cluster topic. Okay, so that's the first demo part. So this will go to the next part for the Lab 4 Part 2 demo.
Hello, this is Wanxin, a team member of the CyberTA, and next I will do the Lab 4 Part 2 demo. As you can see now, I have logged into the Linux system, and what I want to next is to open the terminal. And for this project, we only need to run one file, the radiant data collection.py, then we can get the all results. So also we need to set a time interval when we run the radiant data collection.py. Since the time interval, the unit is minutes. So for this time, maybe I just set them to 1, which means 1 minute. So I just type Python 3 radiant data collection.py, and I also like type 1. And then we need to input our MySQL username and the password. So next we need to input the number of posts we want to fetch. So for this time, I just input 200. So as you can see, we have successfully fetched 200 posts, and this will also show missing value and after cleaning the missing value information. And after they process the data, we can see there is a sentence like waiting for the next update interval. So for this case, after 1 minute, the script will automatically fetch the new posts if there are updates, and they will like fetch the update posts and store them into the database. So we can just wait for 1 minute and we can see it will fetch the data again automatically. So next we can type quits to like prevent the data finching, and then we can move to the next step, convert to the vector and the clustering. So I just type quit. Then we can see it will shows it is begin to create a message vector, and now it is training doc to vector model. So we can see now the vectors has been saved in the table successfully, and we can also see the figure one, which shows the 5 different cluster uh, we get for these 200 posts. And if we close the figure, this will automatically like open another figure, which will show the cluster keywords if we close the figure, and this will print the clusterings average similarity, and then we can like input a message or keywords we like, and this script will tell us which clustering the keywords is in. Now, for example, if we input a message or keywords we want, like for this case, I input nano. So this will like print the keywords, which cluster was which cluster we get after running this script. So this is all of our lab for part 2 demo. Thank you.